Hey, Joe Mastriano, CPA, 40 years and thousands of successful IRS cases. In this video, I'm going to warn you about tax relief companies. Today, I just had to drop what I was doing. And I'm in the middle of a couple of cases. One of my clients got a levy. I'm actually waiting for the revenue officer to call back. But this company, I get this email saying, "Oh, we can get you leads and we can help you." And it turns out it's this company called Solvable, and they rate. I've seen many of these before. They rate tax relief companies. And they say number one, Anthem Tax Services, because they have a 100% money back guarantee, and it's the best choice for client satisfaction. And services start as low as 250. And then they rate community tax. Oh my God, with an A plus, they can't even do a Schedule C. And then TRA, Tax Relief Advocates. I'm just going to name the names: StopIRSDebt.com, Tax Hardship Center, Tax Defense Group, JD David Tax Law, Victory Tax Lawyers, Justice Tax Relief, Lawson Tax Relief, Alliance Tax Advocate, Fortress Tax Relief, Optima Tax Relief, Tax Resolvers, Tax Group Center, Honest Tax, haha, Tax Defense Network, Quick Debt Tax Resolution, America's Choice, Enterprise Consultants Group, Hurricane Tax, that's their name. And what's really interesting is, it's kind of like going to a doctor. You have a head injury, and it's going to affect your brain, and you want the best doctor. And someone says, "No, go to this doctor because they're very friendly. The customer service is great. The assistant in the waiting room, I mean, they'll bring you a sandwich while you're waiting." Great idea. And they'll bring you free coffee and beverages. And you're thinking, who cares? I want the best brain guy for my injury. I'm not going to pick based on customer service or based on what somebody says, has this checklist. You want the one that's going to do the job the best. Well, the same thing is true when you have IRS issues. There's a reason why there are CPAs and lawyers. There are professionals that have shown that they can do the job, that are held to the highest ethical standards by state boards that regulate them, not the general public. The general public has no idea how to regulate professionals. If your doctor has an infraction with his state board, that's serious. But if 100 people don't like his waiting room, but he's tops amongst surgeons, you're going to go to that person. Well, I'm that guy with IRS representation. I've got over 40 years, thousands of case experience, unique solutions that I've developed in certain cases. I can prevent audits. I'm not allowed ethically to say 100%. Everybody's situation is different, but you want someone who has the knowledge and experience and the successful track record. You want somebody who is responsible and who is regulated by the authorities. That's only licensed CPA firms, not some tax relief company like one I mentioned that has a CPA or an attorney working for them. That's nonsense. The company's not regulated. Licensed professional CPA firms have state boards, and so do licensed attorneys and their firms. So if you have any tax issue, if you have any accounting issues, you want to go to the top level professionals. I think people are absolutely crazy for going to anybody but a licensed professional CPA firm or a licensed professional law firm. That being said, stay away from these tax resolution companies. They have salespeople. Those salespeople get up to a third of what you pay for their commission. They're motivated by commission. If you don't talk to the person who's going to do your case, you have no idea what's going to happen. If you think of the top few IRS representation companies that you might have heard about, those people have come to me because they felt ripped off, because nobody really had their case. It was part of a computer program that was accessed by secretaries, bookkeepers, and various administrative people. And when it came time to call the IRS, then the licensed person went on their computer, saw who you are, what needed to be done, and called the IRS. They have no idea who you are, what your history is, how to negotiate in your behalf based on your circumstances and your tolerance levels. You know, I have some clients I take some chances for because that's what they want me to do. I have other clients that I'm extremely conservative with because that's what they want me to do. But in these larger resolution type companies, you're not going to get any of that. You're just a number to them. How do I know? Over the years, people have told me. Now, I've got a couple of big competitors in town here. I don't want to name their names. They've got sleazy people working for them. And if I did, they'd come after me. They might slash my tires. I know one guy that used to work for one of them that would do stuff like that. He is a criminal. I don't think he works for them anymore. I think he's retired. Anyway, that's it. I've got to get back to work again this tax season. IRS is out for blood. Um, Whoever does your taxes, you need to know the numbers on the returns, and you need to know what the IRS requires for support, or you'll be calling me or someone like me later on to represent you in an audit, and then you're going to find out you don't have what the IRS requires, and you'll be settling for 30,000, 50,000, whatever the bill is, and you'll be sorry you tried to save a couple of $100. I mean, we're not even expensive. I've got some clients that do taxes for a living that I currently represent, and those people um, charge more than I do. Um, Call Stephanie 713-774-4467. Ask her your questions. She'll talk to you for free. She'll tell you what you need to do. Thank you.